on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them make it look oh so easy.
On second down, here's Barkley. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. One back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. From the red zone on first. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And the Colts force the turnover on the first series of this game.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one, right? There. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it's intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
First down, here's Dak. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
The key from the gun. It's caught with Saquon Barkley. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line, first and 10.
And an Eagles. Let's go now. First down.
He'll work against the blitz. Into a crowd, and oh, intercepted! So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
So frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not if series are going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Prescott on first and 10. Hits his tight end on the finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Offense retains possession.
From the gun is Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Dose of the hurry up here.
And the Colts first down.
Send him left out of the slot. 1st and 10, Prescott. Brought in by Burks. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Eagles nothing.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here's McKee. Finds some time left. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. Colts got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
They're kind of stuck in a loop right now. And I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, bat and baseball, like you grip it tight and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things follow.
This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. On the red zone now. And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts parlay the interception into points. Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts push their lead at 21-zip already. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
McKee setting up to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
9 yards. That's good. Eagles. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. He got 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Completed left side to Smith. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Down right at the line of
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
He's got Smith. And he gets this down at the 13-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. McKee out of the shotgun. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. Jake Elliott's out to put up 3 for the Eagles. Celebrating a decade in the NFL, he sends it through. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
So that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Dak to the air here. Cut down the left side by his running back. Oh, baby. A lot of space ahead. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts blowing them out in this opening quarter. I hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them, the guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Colts have taken the early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have 1st and 10. First down throw by McKee. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Throw left side, caught by Brown. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. After a good pickup, their setup was 2nd and short.
2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 1. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. That'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
McKee. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
In the red zone on 1st. Oh, no, they get him yet again. There he goes on the Pick six, Indianapolis.
I gotta believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover? Playing things the same way. This time, it wasn't just a pick. It was a pick six.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back to the air following that pick six. Dumped off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Setting up the running back screen. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd and short. Barkley. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Catch made over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
13 yards on the play. That's good for an Eagles.
Hurts now from the gun. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They go to Barkley again. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Back to throw, Hurts. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles will trail by 25.
Eagles 10. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Things going well so far. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Working quickly here. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down. So
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. Checking this one down. It's Blue. He has room past the 25. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And it'll be first down Colts. Offensive line fast.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Prescott on 1st and 10. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts boat racing them to the halftime locker room. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts continue piling on to this lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And after one play of this drive, he might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
At the 27-yard line.
Now Barkley will couple together a yard there. Cam Taylor Britt getting up there to track that one down. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Look at that power, deep left side. Big gain downfield. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first. New set of downs for him and starts at the 38. On 1st down, Hurts. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. It was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down. They go with Barkley here. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now Hurts getting his guys set for this 2-point play. All right, they're going to throw for it. Escapes the pocket. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass. Sometimes it simply doesn't work.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Doolin. He's got a lane up past the 30. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here we go.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. Along the perimeter he goes, crossing the 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Yeah, here we go.
Man in motion, headed right. That is incomplete, down to 13 seconds left. Trying to find his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. All right, now timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. The Eagles go down for this third down call. Back to throw it. It's downfield. He's got it. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
Pretty obvious right there. That field goal doesn't happen without the big strike before it. But you know what I love, Kate? I love the sense of urgency. Everybody on the same page. They needed that big play to put points on the board.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
63. Good.
Looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one not close to where it had to go, and this drive is going to begin from the 40. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Drops this underneath. It's blue. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Working quickly here.
12 yards. And the Colts first down.
Throwing out to the left. Cup. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
They take the hands off. Now Prescott. Cut near the goal line. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grow the lead coming out of halftime. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts grow their lead yet again.
Eagles 16. Rigoberto
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Vacates quickly left side. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Now Hurts. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
First and 10 at the 47.
A give to Barkley. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes completed left side to Smith. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38.
First down, around with Barkley. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Kenny Moore there to make the stop. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Hurts now from the gun. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Handoff headed right, Barkley. And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on first down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look at that defense.
And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line. He gets them 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Great, great. Carlos, get it. Anyway, up. Please.
Here's Hurts. Forced out to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles start the second half with some needed points. Dallas Goedert, the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like the receiver would. And it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
You know what? Good for them there. This one's pretty out of hand, but hey, they're still putting in the effort, still putting up points before heading home today.
How do you eat an elephant, Kate?
Ooh, I love that one. One bite at a time.
1 2-point conversion at a time. 8 points at a time. When you're down this big, that's all you can do on your side is just keep on digging and keep on eating bite by bite.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
From the gun is Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here we go.
Now Dak to throw. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 25. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts can cruise to a win, growing that lead further.
Quarterback, receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
one right down the middle. And the Colts continue adding on to that lead.
Eagles 24.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out.
And once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Brought down by Savon Rebel. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. 3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. On 4th down, Hurts. Chased out to his right. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Pass is caught by Blue. And they stop him. He's marked out along that 18-yard line. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Kill. 47.
From the red zone now. Taken in by Downs, left side. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 17-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. Hey, chill. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 46.
Dak throwing again. That finds Burks, complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Escapes the pocket. And he's got it. They certainly weren't hurting for points, but hey, why not add 2 more onto the massive lead they've got? Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff.
Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. He'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Hurts setting up to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Eagles football, and they're going to look for points here, but it might be a little too late for them in this lopsided game. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll throw 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slips through their fingers as they turn it over on downs. All set to go now from the 35. First down, here's Dak. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts throwing 6 more on the blowout. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
This is caught. And he's into the end zone, so the blowout continues as they tack on 2 more. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. To the ground with Barkley. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's incomplete on 2nd down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Hurts looking to throw. That is incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one a rare miss. That's going to bring up 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. Rolling out to his left. And downfield, and Goddard has it. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. I mean, this Barkley. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. Break the huddle in 2nd down now.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
63, back. Set. On anyone, huh?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Flushed out of the pocket. Completed to his running back. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's good. For Eagles, 1st down.
Here's Barkley. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line here. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Throwing here, Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the...
No, he's hit. Hurts fumbles. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And from where that fumble came, Brock, 0 chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now they got to be special.
Sends this to the end zone. No good. The pass goes in.